Hello, I'm Karen Giannoni with BBC World News. The actor Leonard Nimoy has died at the age of 83. He found worldwide fame playing this famously unemotional Mr. Spock in Star Trek.
Irritating. Ah, yes. One of your Earth emotions.
Protests on the streets of Dhaka as a Bangladeshi-American writer known for his atheist views is murdered. Mexican police capture the head of the Knights Templar cartel, one of the country's most wanted drugs lords. And more than just a cultural tragedy as Islamic State destroys ancient artifacts. We hear from the head of UNESCO, who says the attack will only fuel conflict. Hello, the news in the last hour. The actor Leonard Nimoy has died. He was 83. He won a worldwide fan base as the half-human, half-Vulcan Mr. Spock in Star Trek. He'd been suffering from chronic lung disease, which he blamed on smoking despite giving up more than 30 years ago. David Silito looks back at his life.
Fascinating.
I call them ears. Fail to see what they find so amusing.
Leonard Nimoy's first autobiography was called I Am Not Spock.
You belong in a circus, Spock, not a starship. You pointed-eared hobgoblin.
The second, I Am Spock.
Why can't I blow off just one of his ears?
He was exotic, interesting, mysterious, unique.
Hit me! Harder!
Star Trek's half-Vulcan science officer was more than just a role. He was, for Leonard Nimoy, a presence.
In a given situation, I might hear a voice that says, do you really think that this is the approach you want to take to this problem? Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe I should rethink this. And that rational voice is the voice of Spock.
The character Spock was the only one to survive the original pilot episode. It was a lucky break.
Check the circuit. All operating, sir. Can't be the screen then.
Before that, Leonard Nimoy had struggled.
Definitely something out there, Captain. Headed this way.
Zombies of the stratosphere.
Prepare for a landing.
That's him as a Martian piloting the spaceship was remarkable, only for how cheap it was to make.
Your move, Captain.
Spock brought steady work, and for an actor who'd grown up in an Orthodox Jewish family in Catholic Boston, he said he knew what it felt to be an outsider. And Spock even led to a singing career.
In the middle of the earth, in the land of Shire, lives a brave little hobbit whom we all admire.
He recorded 7 albums, and then Star Trek was cancelled.
And everybody knows him, Bilbo.
Leonard Nimoy moved on to Mission Impossible, and here, Sherlock Holmes.
There it is again.
I didn't hear anything.
Very slight rumbling at infrequent intervals.
But the reruns continued. The fans wanted more, and they got it. A series of Star Trek films.
There was always this nagging issue of Star Trek, because all through the 70s there was this voracious demand.
Spock. Leonard Nimoy not only starred, he went on to direct.
Yes, Captain. We witnessed a birth. Possibly a next step in our evolution.
And it wasn't just Star Trek. 3 Men and a Baby was a huge hit, directed by Mr. Nimoy.
Do yourself a favor. Put aside logic.
But when it came to his final film role, there was only one way Leonard Nimoy was ever going to say goodbye.
Since my customary farewell would appear oddly self-serving, I shall simply say, good luck.
Leonard Nimoy, who's died at the age of 83. Now,